So all of you asked that I would share more about my out-of-body experiences, and I think that from today on I will start making my Ubi journal in video format and just whatever I experience, and I will share some of it. And today I would like to talk more about what happens when you're out of body and your body gets destroyed or you get killed. And if you died ever when you were out of body, please share what happened to you. And or here a few things before I go into my stuff. I think that a good thing to mention is that whenever you're killed, you're shot, or something happens, you don't feel pain. You're not hurt. You have no negative emotions. If I was to lose my hand, I would just look at it like, oh, I just lost it, and I would feel the impact, but no pain, no hurt, so it's all good. Like, no worries. You don't need to be like really afraid about death out there. So, and I think like it all depends on what kind of realm you're in and the body you have, because like depending on, for me, in different realms, I had different experiences of what happens to me after I die. For example, when I was in the spaceship once and out there, like I was meeting beings and stuff, I was in the soldier force and I was sent out to a planet and like to fight off reptilians and stuff. And so during that time I got killed. Like my whole body blew off. Like I was just like got into an explosion and bam, I'm gone. So what happened to me is that my consciousness moved out and I saw my body like just getting in particles and like body parts. And like, okay, that was like oh gory and stuff. Like you can see all the details pretty clear. And for me, like all of a sudden my consciousness was like transferred like from here to that, from that body. I could like just move out and just change the angle of where I look at, and all of a sudden I would end up in the spaceship where I came from. And it was like there was this big tube and it was clear and only like in sort of liquid, and that was amazing because it reminded me like more of a video game and like a bit of this world. For example, like if you've heard of 3D printing, it was a very similar process because I was in the humanoid body, so I've seen them like printing out the bones, the spine and everything else, and then the nervous system and the flesh and organs. Like it was just printing, but not like in 3D printers. It doesn't go like that. It just started like going from the very feet to your head and just like building up in particles. And that was like in cells, and that was like pretty amazing process, just seeing how it all connects and how it builds up and becomes one. So for me, like I like looking at it, then the perspective and everything else. And after that, like when body was ready, I just moved like my consciousness in it, and here I was. I had exactly the same body. I was able to move, and everything was the same. I had the memories of what happened previously, and I could just move on and do my thing again. So that's one take. Another kind of experiences I had, like when I was killed, or let's say I'm in a war zone, or just something happens and I lose my hand, for example. And the good thing about it is that you can simply think and put an intention that, okay, you just lost your hand, and you're like, you put an intention for it to grow back. So your whole hand like regenerates and grows back just the way it was. Or, for example, like again, my body like exploded in pieces. Like I engaged in wars a lot out there. And the good thing that, the amazing thing that happened was that I could see all the particles and like every single piece just building up a lot and just, sticking all together and forming the same body that I had. So, these are just a few possible ways. Some people just have a beacon out there and just different kind of experiences to form their body back, or like, just revive and stuff. Another thing I've seen is that, they have more like clones of your body. So it's more like, it's a real deal. It's like it's ready for you, specifically you, and like beings out there, like in spaceships or bases, they will have like this body is like a vessel, so you can move in your consciousness, like it's ready and only for you. And the good thing is that whenever you die, you can just move your consciousness in those bodies whenever. So they're there ready. It's like a suit, like, or a robot that you can take at any time and use. So they're just there, standing ready to be used. And whenever you're done with a body, or it doesn't work the same way, you can move your consciousness and take another body and just start moving and like having the same memories and experiences. You recall everything and you go on and start your experience again. So yeah, these are just a few of my experiences. But anyway, if you've ever died when you were out of body, please share what happened to you, so that more people would know what to expect. Anyway, this is just a little take on that. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.